Hello, Zach Ellis. Thanks for calling me. Thanks for emailing me. Thanks for all the communications we've been having going back and forth. I'd love to hear about the other properties that they're telling me about too. But my friend sent me this listing of this property in Lakeland, Florida, the one that's next to Walgreens, across the street from Taco Bell. And he said, Luke, you know what to do with this property. You know who's going to go on this property. I know you do. That's just who you are, right? I said, else my friend that sent this to me. I said, oh, you're right. I know who goes on this property. It didn't take me very long. I started looking at the traffic. I started looking at who's going to the shops in the area, in the region, and who's missing. When these customers are usually going to these shops, they're usually going to this brand that's missing on this location. They're looking for this brand, whether they know it or not, just their demographics, their education, how much money they make, what dollar size of house they live in. They all carry their phones. I get to track them, where they're coming, where they're working, where they're eating, where they're shopping, where they're doing that yesterday, the day before, last week, a week ago, a month ago, and probably indicates where they're going to go a month from now. If I had the right shop there, charging them rent, I'd build it out for them, make it happen. They could be going to my shop in the future, and that's what I want to happen here. When those customers are there and they're shopping and I can track their data, the data tells me what shop belongs here. So I've done business with that shop that belongs here. I would like to do more business with that shop that belongs here. And I think this property would be great for them. So please take a look at the offer that I'm including with this video. This offer is asking for a little bit of time to talk to that tenant. I would also like to talk to a bunch of other tenants that I think could use this property, but I don't think is as perfect of a tenant for this property, but still fits really well into this property. Not as perfect as the one I'm really thinking of that goes here, but I would like to try them and make sure that they're not willing to bid more, go faster. The tenant that I think goes here might say they've got one down the street around the corner. And so if I've got a whole bunch of others in my stable to present it to and run along next to that tenant that I'm darn sure is the one that's going to go here, it gives me a lot higher chance of pulling this property off. So I'm asking for some time to work those tenants against each other and get the best fit for this property. The one that says, yes, Luke, I understand your business case scenario of how much data you're showing me of who's shopping where, they should be shopping in our shops, that produces the level of business we should be able to do here to equate the level of rent that you're asking of us to go here. We agree, we accept, and we want to move forward. I would like to close with you as fast as I can and run with those guys, figure out the detail, and go build it, make it happen for going forward. So if your client's open to that, please take a look at that offer. Feel free to ask me questions. I know you know my phone number already. We've been talking numerous times. Feel free to get back to me, ask away. Let's figure it out. Let's make it happen. My contact information is there. If you're watching this video and you're interested in doing that kind of data or understanding that data or more about or questions that the art of that kind of transaction, there's all kinds of different questions there that people come up with, please hit the link in the description below. It'll take you back to my school community. There we got a lot of like-minded people talk to that we go back and forth with, that we learn from. And I do presentations and I share, tell, and it's free. You can learn a lot there. I learn by sharing and teaching. People come with all kinds of questions and contacts that I never had or knew before. And I get to network free, amazingly, to solve even more deals going forward. If you're interested in financing these kinds of deals, you'd like to buy them, own them, broker them out into the future, I've got a lot of others properties that I'm working on that I would like help with going forward as well too. I would like to hand them off. I would like to cash out of them, and they don't have to be the top dollar price in the world, but I'd like to cash out of them, use the capital to go back and do more properties like this, to be able to make more offers like this, to solve more properties like this going forward. I've got the funding, the finance set up for this one, proof of funds included with the offer. But for future properties, I don't have unlimited amounts of capital. I got to sell my other deals to be able to keep making these offers. So give me a call. My contact information is on ruralvacantland.com, and I'd love to tell you about the deals that I can do that with at any given time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.